Hello and welcome. We are live from New Delhi. You're watching DD India News Hour, India's voice to the world. I'm Abhishek Mahajan. Coming up in the next hour, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates 4th Global Reinvest Renewable Energy Investors Meet. Says world feels India is best bet in 21st century. Republican presidential candidate survives second assassination attempt in Florida. Suspect identified as Ryan Root in FBI custody. Donald Trump says will not surrender. Typhoon Bebinca makes landfall in Shanghai as a Category 1 storm. It is most powerful tropical cyclone to hit megacity in 75 years. Europe faces nature's wrath. Storm Boris wreaks havoc across Romania, Czech Republic, Poland, Germany and Austria brace for the worst as flood threat looms large. And in sports, defending champions India to take on South Korea in the semi-finals of Asian Champions Trophy 2024. Men in blue undefeated in the tournament. Well, news in detail now. India's Prime Minister inaugurated and addressed the 4th Global Renewable Energy Investment Meet 2024 in Gandhinagar. The central theme of Reinvest 2024 is Mission 500 Gigawatts, which underscores India's strategic goal to expand its renewable energy capacity significantly by 2030. As the 4th largest country globally in installed renewable energy capacity, India aims to further consolidate its leadership in the global energy transition. Key international partners for this year's event include Australia, Denmark, Germany and Norway. High-level delegations from the US, UK, Belgium, the European Union, UAE, Hong Kong and more are also participating, with some delegations led by ministers from Germany and Denmark. And India's Prime Minister also visited the exhibition organized at the sidelines of the Expo. Gujarat Chief Minister and Union Minister for New and Renewable Energy also accompanied the Prime Minister. So the two-day event will showcase the renewable energy sector prowess of India and seeks to attract investment in this sector. Key international partners for this year's event include Australia, Denmark, Germany and Norway. And addressing the event, Prime Minister highlighted that among G20 member countries, India is the first to achieve all its climate commitments made in Paris 9 years ahead of the deadline.
सोलर पावर, विंड पावर, न्यूक्लियर और हाइड्रो पावर के दम पर अपने फ्यूचर को बिल्ड करने का फैसला लिया है। फ्रेंड्स, भारत G20 में पहला ऐसा देश है जिसने पेरिस में तय क्लाइमेट कमिटमेंट्स को डेडलाइन से 9 साल पहले अचीव कर लिया, 9 साल पहले पूरा कर दिया। और G20 देशों के समूह में हम अकेले हैं जिसने करके दिखाया है। जो डेवलप नेशन नहीं कर पाए, वो एक डेवलपिंग नेशन ने दुनिया को करके दिखाया है।
India has taken several steps towards net zero commitment. All right, we'll go across live now. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate Namo Bharat Rapid Rail in a while. So in the morning, Prime Minister inaugurated 4th Global Renewable Energy Investment Meet 2024 in Gandhinagar, and now he is all set to inaugurate the Namo Bharat Rapid Rail, which will be from Bhuj to Ahmedabad, and also launch Vande Bharat trains. In fact, now he has officially launched the Namo Bharat Rapid Rail, which will be run from Bhuj to Ahmedabad. He'll also launch Vande Bharat trains, which will run from Nagpur to Secunderabad, Kolhapur to Pune, and other places too. He flagged off the Namo Bharat Rapid Rail from Gandhinagar, and this is India's first Namo Bharat Rapid Rail from Bhuj to Ahmedabad, and is also scheduled to launch Vande Bharat trains. So Vande Metro, it has been rechristened, renamed as Namo Bharat Rapid Rail. So this is the first service in Gujarat ahead of its debut. The Indian Railways announced the renaming of Vande Metro service to Namo Bharat Rapid Rail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off India's first Namo Bharat Rapid Rail, and also scheduled to launch several other Vande Bharat trains during his visit to Gujarat today. And the inaugural journey will commence from Bhuj and reach Ahmedabad, covering 359 kilometers in just 5 hours and 45 minutes. The regular service for the passengers will be launched on September 17 with a ticket price of Rs 455 for the entire journey, making the journey cost effective for the commuters. And about the features, it will give maximum comfort. It will run at a maximum speed of 110 kilometers per hour and will stop at several stations, clearly redefining the concept of metro travel. The Indian Railways has redefined the concept, unlike traditional metros that operate between the urban stations. So the Namo Bharat Rapid Rail will cover intercity destinations, bridging urban centers with the surrounding areas, and it caters to a broader travel range, and it will carry around up to 2,000 standing passengers with seating arrangement of approximately 1,000 passengers. And the train comes fitted with cushioned sofas for seating and has air-conditioned coaches. So, Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagging off India's first Namo Bharat Rapid Rail, is also scheduled to flag off other Vande Bharat trains too. The Indian Railways announced the renaming of Vande Metro service to Namo Bharat Rapid Rail on Monday. And like we said, the inaugural journey will commence from Bhuj and reach Ahmedabad, covering 359 kilometers in just 5 hours and 45 minutes. The regular service for the passengers will be launched on September 17 with a ticket price of Rs 455 for the entire journey, making the journey cost effective for the commuters. The train will run at a maximum speed of 110 kilometers per hour and will stop at several stations. And with its launch, the Indian Railways has redefined the concept of metro travel. Unlike traditional metros that operate between the urban stations, the Namo Bharat Rapid Rail will cover intercity destinations, bridging urban centers with surrounding areas, and it caters to a broader travel range unlike urban metro services. It comes with automatic sliding doors and engines at both ends. It will also be unreserved, allowing passengers to purchase the travel ticket just before its departure. So, India's first Vande Metro to be called Namo Bharat Rapid Rail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in fact, he is travelling now in the Namo Bharat Rapid Rail, interacting with the passengers. PM Modi flagging off India's first Vande Metro service, which will run between Bhuj and Ahmedabad. So the train has been officially renamed Namo Bharat Rapid Rail. Is also scheduled to unveil several other Vande Bharat trains. So the Railway Minister also said that now Namo Bharat Rapid Rail will connect urban centres to peripheral cities, while the other metros cover only short distances. Vande Bharat, in fact Vande Metro trains will connect cities from the heart of city to the peripheral cities. So, Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagging off India's first Namo Bharat Rapid Rail. And hours ahead of the inauguration, the Railway Ministry renamed the train to Namo Bharat Rapid Rail. The service is envisioned to redefine intercity commuting in the country, described as a leap forward in commuter comfort and a catalyst for economic growth in Kutch. Namo Bharat Rapid Rail promises to drive job creation and boost local tourism. All right, so Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagging off Ahmedabad Gandhinagar Metro Phase 2, and PM Modi in fact is travelling also in the train, flagging off Ahmedabad Gandhinagar Metro Phase 2. So, talking about the metro services from Ahmedabad to Bhuj, it will begin for the passengers from September 17, while that from Bhuj to Ahmedabad will start on September 18. So, according to the Western Railways, Ahmedabad Bhuj Vande Metro will depart from Ahmedabad at 17:30 hours every day except Saturday and arrive at Bhuj at 23:10 hours on the same day, that is 11:10 p.m. on the same day. The Bhuj Ahmedabad metro will depart from Bhuj in the morning, in fact, at 5 hours every day except Sunday and arrive at Ahmedabad at 10:50 hours on the same day. The trains will halt at 9 stations, including Sabarmati, Gandhidham and Anjar in the 2 directions, and the total journey will cost rupees 455. And talking about the swanky features of the train, there's 12 air-conditioned coaches with centrally controlled automatic sliding doors, modular interiors, continuous LED lighting, toilets with vacuum evacuation, route map indicators, panoramic windows, CCTV, phone charging facilities, among others. In highlighting its safety aspects, the ministry said that this is equipped with advanced safety systems like Kavach for collision avoidance, automatic smoke fire detection and aerosol-based fire suppression, along with emergency lights. And its advanced features enable it to cover 360-kilometer distance in 5 hours and 45 minutes at a speed of 110 kilometers per hour. And according to the Railway Ministry, the metro has a seating capacity of 1,150 passengers. Also, in terms of accessibility, according to the ministry, the metro has been designed with inclusivity features such as Divyangjan friendly toilets, a fully sealed flexible gangway and meal service, among others. And the train offers faster journeys between mid-distance cities, its rapid acceleration, and it also contributes to efficient travel, while driving cabs at both ends eliminates turnaround time. So, Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagging off Ahmedabad Gandhinagar Metro Phase 2. So, Namo Bharat Rapid Rail. And ahead of its debut, the Indian Railways also announced the renaming to Namo Bharat Rapid Rail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagging off India's first Namo Bharat Rapid Rail besides several others Vande Bharat trains during his visit to Gujarat. And the inaugural journey will commence from Bhuj and reach Ahmedabad, covering 359 kilometers in just 5 hours and 45 minutes, which is the best feature. And the regular service, like we said, for the passengers will start on September 17 with a ticket price of rupees 455 for the entire journey, making the journey cost effective for the regular commuters. He is in fact interacting also with the passengers. And the train will run at a maximum speed of 110 kilometers per hour and will stop at several stations. clearly redefining the concept of metro travel for the regular commuters. There are several features, most comfort, and unlike traditional metros that operate between urban stations, the Namo Bharat Rapid Rail will cover intercity destinations, bridging urban centers with surrounding areas. And also, like we said, it caters to a broader travel range, unlike urban metro services. So it will carry up to Prime Minister Narendra Modi travelling in Ahmedabad Gandhinagar Metro Phase 2 is in fact there with the CM also of Gujarat, Bhupendra Patel, interacting with the passengers also travelling in Ahmedabad Gandhinagar Metro Phase 2. So India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off from Gandhinagar, India's first Namo Bharat Rapid Rail from Bhuj to Ahmedabad and several Vande Bharat trains. He also flagged off Ahmedabad Gandhinagar Metro Phase 2. In talking about Namo Bharat Rapid Rail, it was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi just a short while ago. The inaugural journey will commence from Bhuj and reach Ahmedabad, covering 359 kilometers in just 5 hours and 45 minutes. And the regular service for the passengers will be launched on September 17 with a cost-effective ticket price also of Rs 455 for the entire journey, making it cost-effective for the commuters. And the train will run at a maximum speed of 110 kilometers per hour and will stop at several stations. It will carry up to 2,058 standing passengers with seating arrangement for 1,150. And the train comes fitted with cushioned sofas for seating and has air-conditioned coaches. All right, let's go across to DD India's Dibyendu Mondal. He is joining us on the phone line. Dibyendu, tell us about Namo Bharat Rapid Rail, India's first rapid rail. How is this metro different from other services? Also tell us about the features of this metro.
Well, Abhishek, this is a metro that is being launched by, in fact, flagged off by the Prime Minister. And as you can see, he is traveling in this metro. He is going to the gift city, which is just a little far off from where he boarded the metro station. He's been interacting with different individuals who have boarded along with the Prime Minister in this metro. And how, what makes it different from a normal metro is, of course, this will run at a much higher speed than a normal metro. This is what I'm being told will connect Ahmedabad to Bhuj. There will be multiple stoppages en route from Ahmedabad to Bhuj. And, this will have, we have also been again told for the fact that it will not require any reservation to get on this metro, which is a Vande Bharat, now renamed as Namo Bharat Metro. wherein an individual can just buy a ticket like a normal metro, like we have seen in Delhi, or for that matter in any other city. It will connect with all the important cities and stoppages in between Ahmedabad to Bhuj. So this makes it very different from a normal Vande Bharat, which would require a prior reservation to get into that train. But particularly for this particular train, which will connect two important centers, which is the important center of Ahmedabad as well as Bhuj, will require no prior reservation. If you just buy a ticket from the ticket counter as we do in any other metro, just hop onto that train and you can go to the next destination wherever you want, depending on the tickets that you have bought for. So this, and but what is special about this is, of course, it will run at a much higher speed than a normal metro. We are also being given to understand that this will fly at a speed of about 110 to 120 kilometers per hour, whereas the normal metro flies at a speed of about 70 to 80 kilometers per hour. So therefore, it is much faster, it is much more modern, it gives you cushioned seats. It also, it is much more spacious than a normal metro. So of course, these are some of the key important features that are being launched here. But particularly, Abhishek, this is being made in India. So this Namo Bharat train is made in India train, which is offering world-class modern facilities for commuters that will take this train from Ahmedabad to Bhuj, which is about quite a far of distance between the two cities. Abhishek.
Debyendu, also, I mean, like you said, also designed with inclusivity features also. I mean, the special seats for them. What is the fare structure? I mean, it's very economical, I've heard. The fare structure, the price of the ticket will be around 400. But yes, it's the primary feature. I mean, it's designed with inclusivity features too.
Well, of course, that's right. This particular train will be economical. That is the primary focus of the government, to make it economical and affordable for every individual who can afford. I mean, should be able to afford it. That seems to be the prime idea behind launching this today. And this will, of course, give a more, but in fact, improve better connectivity between both the cities of Gujarat. So, of course, and as we were also mentioning about special features, yes, it does have special features for the specially able or the young people who will be who wear wheelchair facilities, and to dock the wheelchairs inside the coaches of this particular metro is also being given. So, of course, making it more friendly for all kinds of citizens and people to get onto this metro and have a comfortable and joyful ride from one city to the other.
Also, Debyendu, tell us how important is it for the people of Ahmedabad, for the people of Bhuj? How will it transform the journey? How will it transform people commute daily, and it will provide maximum comfort and to the passengers who travel daily?
Well, yes, that's right. You know why? Because it is a much faster train, which will help improve better connectivity between both the cities. It will also help connect not just both the two crucial cities, but also the multiple towns and cities that comes in between Ahmedabad and Bhuj. That will also get a faster connectivity. And what we are also given to understand, that there will be multiple stoppages which will connect every important part of, in fact, every important towns. In fact, small townships also will be connected with this metro, is what we are given to understand, because that will help not just the two cities to connect and bring the people of both the cities closer and faster, which will increase businesses as well as trade between both the cities, but also the other, the satellite towns and cities surrounding. In fact, in between Bhuj and Ahmedabad will also get better connectivity. The people-to-people connect would also perhaps increase, and there will be better business, better trade. Of course, Gujarat, it is one of the key. In fact, is one of the key states that leads in terms of improving their connectivity, improving their in terms of trade and commerce. Of course, this is maybe perhaps one more step towards that direction. So of course, this is going to improve much more easier, in fact, make it much more easier for people to afford, as you were rightly saying, that the ticket pricing has also been kept in mind, given the fact that every citizen could perhaps access this facility and help get this particular super fast metro facility of making it affordable.
Do you also know about the halting stations also? Like you mentioned, it will stop at different stations?
Well, Abhishek, I am not much aware of unfortunately, of the names of all these stations where it will halt. But of course, what I'm given to understand that it will stop at key important stations in between Bhuj and Ahmedabad. But I'm sorry, I don't know the exact names of these stations.
Tell us about the features of Namo Bharat Rapid Rail. How is it different from other trains? What is the primary feature of Namo Bharat Rapid Rail?
Well, Abhishek, the first major difference is, of course, the speed at which the Namo Bharat Rapid Rail will travel than a normal metro station, because the normal metro travels at a speed of about 70 to 80 kilometers, while this will be traveling at a speed of about 100 to 110 kilometers per hour. It is of course a very swanky, new, modernized, having the best of best technologies here in this particular train. So of course, this is very, very important for better connectivity and comfort, and for the modernization of in fact, it will be a different kind of a metro and different kind of ride for people who will be getting into this train. And more importantly, it is a made in India train. So of course, this will give much needed connect to both the cities. And in fact, also Abhishek, we see that generally metros are connecting different places within the city. So in fact, this will perhaps be the first metro that will connect two major cities, two important cities that are at quite a significant distance of about, what I'm also given to understand is about 360 kilometers difference, which will take about 5 hours and 45 minutes to connect. The total journey duration from Ahmedabad to Bhuj will be 5 hours and 45 minutes, and within this time it will cover a distance of about 360 kilometers, making a stop at 9 stations, and will travel at a speed of about 110 kilometers per hour. The train will depart at about 5:05 a.m. every morning from Bhuj, and it is expected to reach Ahmedabad Junction at about 10:50, which is 10:50 a.m. in the morning. So this particular train is also expected to have 12 air-conditioned coach with centrally air-conditioned automatic AC coaches, and all the 12 coaches will be AC. It will have automatic sliding doors, modular interiors, LED lighting, and all the modern features that we see within our train. It will also, importantly, all the key features of a Vande Bharat is, of course, the panoramic windows. This will also have a panoramic window where we get a clear view of the outside. So, of course, phone charging facility and CCTV cameras, smoke detection, etc., etc. So these are the key features that will perhaps be available in this particular train.
All right, Dibyendu, thank you for your inputs. Meghna Dev is also joining us on the phone line. All right, we'll try to connect with Meghna Dev. But yes, like Dibyendu was also saying about Namo Bharat Rapid Rail. So, Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagging off Ahmedabad Gandhinagar Metro Phase 2. In fact, he is travelling also in that metro along with the Chief Minister of Gujarat. He was also seen talking to the passengers also who are travelling alongside him. And the governor also there alongside Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Minister of Gujarat. So, Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagging off Ahmedabad Gandhinagar Metro Phase 2, and like our correspondent Dibyendu was also saying, he was telling us about the halting stations and how cost effective this metro is, as air conditioned coaches, centrally controlled automatic sliding doors, modular interiors, continuous LED lighting too, toilets with vacuum evacuation, route map indicators, panoramic windows, CCTV, phone charging facilities also. It has advanced features, enable it to cover 360-kilometer distance in just over 5 hours, 5 hours and 45 minutes to be precise, at a speed of 110 kilometers per hour. And in terms of accessibility, the metro has been designed with inclusivity features such as the Vyangjan-friendly toilets, a fully sealed flexible gangway and meal service, among others. So, you can see in the visuals, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is in Gandhinagar. He is at the metro station, flagged off Ahmedabad Gandhinagar Metro Phase 2. All right, we'll go across to DD India's Meghna Dev. She is joining us on the phone line. Meghna, tell us about the key features of Namo Bharat Rapid Rail first.
Yes, when we actually talk about the rapid rail service, it's like a metro. So basically, it will be, Namo Bharat Rail service. This thing to be launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, this is going to run between the stations from Bhuj to Ahmedabad, about 360 kilometers, and that is going to be an unreserved rail service. Now, what we obviously see that Prime Minister Narendra Modi, besides this, today also did, inaugurate the metro service in Gandhinagar, which is by the GMRC. Rail service is really essential, if we can say, for the daily commuters between Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar. We are particularly talking about the metro service that will run between Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar, which is by the Gujarat Metro Rail Corporation Limited. Now, this is also essential when we are talking about connectivity of Gandhinagar and Ahmedabad to the gift city, which is the number of multinational banks and other important, or we can say big companies from across the globe have and are opening their offices in GIFT City. So connectivity to that place also becomes very essential with this metro line phase 2 opening up. What we also see, is that when we are talking about this metro line, it is, a 20.8 kilometer long corridor, and currently, when we are talking about this 20.8 kilometer long corridor, Currently, 8 stations are going to be dedicated. 8 stations will be operational. It also includes this viaduct from Gujarat, which will connect sector 1 here in Gandhinagar. Also, when we see that the project is definitely a very important massive infrastructure project. Earlier, when we were talking about the phase 1 metro coaches, those were being manufactured at a company in South Korea. So we actually did procure those coaches from South Korea. But now we are talking about Ahmedabad Metro Phase 2. We are making those coaches here in India itself. So that is also one of the examples of how India is also steadfasting in the manufacturing sector when we are talking about metro. During the talking about the metro rail, Gujarat Metro Rail Corporation project, 5,000 people, or we can say directly, and 10,000 people. Now, when the station, 8 of the entire route station will be operational, employing around 1,500 personnel. So it is also going to be important in terms of employment for the local people here.
All right, Meghna, we showed a detailed report in the morning saying that he will launch multiple trains, metros and Vande Bharat trains too. He has also already flagged off Ahmedabad Gandhinagar Metro Phase 2. Tell us, apart from this, what all trains has he flagged off?
Yes, currently Prime Minister Narendra Modi has only flagged off the Ahmedabad, Metro Rail Phase 2.
Okay.
Now, in an event in Ahmedabad, he will be flagging off, other, Vande Bharat trains as well, and obviously the Namo rails we are talking about. When we are talking about several Vande Bharat trains for that matter. Now, these are important routes connecting like Nagpur to Sikandrabad, Kolhapur to Pune, Agra to Banaras, and Pune to Hubli, and also the very important first in India, 24 Vande Bharat train from Varanasi to Delhi. So this is going to be an important aspect, obviously, for the rail sector. So these are going to be flagged off today. Besides that, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today will be inaugurating and also laying foundation stone for developmental projects from Ahmedabad. About 8,000 crore rupee investment. These projects will be completed, and a few of them have already been completed. When we are talking about these projects, it includes the Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation. Now, Ahmedabad, as we know, is a UNESCO World Heritage City. So some of the important construction projects, like the construction of flyovers and iconic roads of the Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation, that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will lay the foundation stone for that. And besides that, also an important project when we are talking about the 30 megawatt solar system and 35 megawatt solar PV project at Kutch, that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also going to upgrade. So today, when we're talking about the different events that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had in Gujarat, the first is obviously being the RE Invest, which is about renewable energy, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi did discuss how India is, moving forward to complete its, we can say, the ambition that India has kept, 500 megawatts by 2030, how India is going ahead with that. The kind of investments India is getting, the kind of awareness, or we can say the kind of collaborations that India is doing with other countries across the globe, and how, in this session, or maybe in this edition of Norway.
All right, Meghna, thank you for your inputs, but we'll keep coming back to you. Moving on to our next story now. Sri Lanka is expected to grow 3% in 2024 for the first time since its economy shrank 7.8% during the height of the crisis. Tourists are returning to Sri Lanka after 2 years of economic meltdown. It saw rampaging inflation hit 70%, power tariffs rise 65%, and the currency depreciate by 45%. Tourism is a growth beacon, earning $1.5 billion and attracting 1.2 million visitors up to July. The island hopes to close the year at 2.3 million arrivals on a par with 2018. But the relative stability may be put to the test when 17 million Sri Lankans head to the polls on September 21st for presidential election. And in Sri Lanka, campaigning for presidential elections scheduled for Saturday has intensified, with candidates making final efforts to woo the voters. The front-runner candidates have been holding meetings and election rallies in various places, discussing on various issues. Addressing election meetings at Horana and Nuwara Elia yesterday, incumbent President Ranil Wickremesinghe said that his primary objective is to ease the burden on the lives of the people. He emphasized the importance of upholding the agreements made with the International Monetary Fund and moving forward with them. And India on Sunday launched the Operation Sadbhav with an aim to help people affected by Typhoon Yagi in countries including Myanmar, Vietnam and Laos. Another mission, 10 tons of aid including dry rations, clothing and medicines have been sent to Myanmar aboard the Indian Navy's warship INS Satpura. Relief goods to people of Vietnam affected by Typhoon Yagi delivered in Hanoi on Sunday by special Indian aircraft. 35 tons of water purifiers, kitchen sets, blankets, mosquito nets, solar lamps and water containers were handed by Ambassador. While emergency flood relief assistance was also sent to Laopedia, 10 tons of relief supplies airlifted on board IAF aircraft and handed over by Ambassador Prashant Agrawal to Lao Vice Minister for Labour and Social Welfare. And the campaigning is in full swing for the first phase of the assembly elections in India's Jammu and Kashmir. 24 assembly constituencies will go to polls in this phase on 18th of this month. Top leaders of major political parties are making all-out efforts to woo the voters. The three-phase elections to the 90-member Jammu and Kashmir Assembly will be held on September 18, September 25th and October 1st. The results will be declared on October 8th. All right, let's go across to Doda in J&K. DD India's Tahir Nadeem Khan is joining us live from there. Tahir, tell us about the preparations for the first phase of elections in J&K. How's the atmosphere and campaigning in full swing?
Abhishek, campaigning is in full swing. Preparations are in place. Security forces are spread every year, all the vital points, all at polling booths. And tomorrow early morning, all the polling parties will be sent to the 196 polling booths in Bhadrawa itself and other 1,570 polling booths. All the polling parties will reach by 4 p.m. tomorrow. And as I said, the atmosphere of the campaigning has reached its crescendo, as today is the last day and only a couple of 3 hours, a little more than 3 hours have left. At 6 p.m. campaigning will end, and on the last day of the campaigning right now, Union Home Minister Amit Shah is addressing a political rally, election rally in Padar area of Kishtwar, and in 15 minutes he will leave for Kishtwar and address a rally in Kishtwar town. Later at 4:30 p.m. he is scheduled to address a rally at Ramban. Obviously the atmosphere is electric, and on the last day all the political parties, their candidates and even independents are making all-out efforts in the last couple of hours to reach out to each and every voter by taking out bike rallies, car rallies, going door to door, pasting bills on the gates and distributing pamphlets among each and every household. So they are trying to reach each and every person, because if we see the past record, in 2014 election, there were 10 assembly segments in Jammu and Kashmir where the victory margin was less than 1,000, and the then Chief Minister Umar Abdullah was among them. In Birwa assembly segment, he won by just 914 votes, and among those 10 forts, the margin was even lesser, less than 200, including that Karna seat, Kulgam seat, and other 2 seats. So the candidates have also come to know that victory margin could be very low, so they are trying to reach each and every voter. And
right,
I think
trying to woo the voters, and first phase will be held on 18 September. All right, we'll leave it at that. Thank you for your inputs. As the U.S. presidential race heats up, a new assassination attempt was made on Republican candidate Donald Trump. Will this be a watershed moment in the elections? Our next report explains.
Take a look at what happened.
Within a span of 2 months, a second assassination attempt has been made on former US President Donald Trump. After a gunman tried to kill him at a rally in Pennsylvania, a shooter now tried to assassinate Trump while he was golfing in West Palm Beach, Florida. Secret Service agents were quick to spot the gunman in bushes a few hundred yards from where Trump was playing. The suspect, identified as 58-year-old Ryan Routh, fled the spot in an SUV. He was later tracked down and is now in custody.
We have somebody in custody right now that is a potential suspect. We got a little bit more work to do on it, but as we usually do, as soon as we decide that we're going to book him into the county jail and the charges that he's going to be booked into, we'll get those to you and we'll get a picture of him and we'll get you his background.
Trump has assured his supporters that he was well and safe. Those condemning the incident included Trump's Democratic rival Vice President Kamala Harris, who said that she was deeply disturbed by the assassination attempt. President Joe Biden said that he has directed his team to continue to ensure that Secret Service has every resource necessary to ensure Trump's continued safety. While an investigation is underway, the motive remains unclear so far. The assassination attempt has reignited the debate over gun laws in the US, but its political repercussions are expected to be far less than that of the previous attempt on Trump's life. The July 13th assassination attempt became a turning point in the US elections. Thousands of people, along with television cameras, witnessed the incident, which galvanized Trump supporters. Few days after the shooting, Biden dropped out of the presidential race, handing the baton to Kamala Harris. The actual impact of the latest assassination attempt on Trump, which happened outside of public view on the US presidential race, is open to debate and speculation. But one thing is clear. The incident has once again highlighted the risk of violence in this highly polarized poll. Bureau Report, DD India.
And the 76th edition of Primetime Emmy Awards honored the best in American primetime television programming. The ceremony was held on Sunday and was the second Primetime Emmy Awards ceremony to be held in 2024, as the previous ceremony took place in this year due to 2023 Hollywood strike. Take a look at this report by DD India's Diptanshu Kashyap.
Historical epic Shogun won the prestigious Best Drama Award at the Emmy Award, while Hack went on to win the Best Comedy Series as Hollywood celebrated the best of American television. While the former won 4 awards this year, the latter won 3.
I think that big props to Hiro Sanada for really making sure it was on point, and because we are Japanese, this is what we do. This is what we are. So Hiro really created a place for us to really be our Japanese selves.
Although fans of The Bear got disappointed by the victory of Hack, it did win 4 Emmy, including Best Actor for Jeremy Allen White.
My beautiful cast, I love you forever. I love to work with you, and I want us to be in each other's lives for forever. I love you so dearly.
Other notable Emmy winners of this year include Jodie Foster for True Detective, Elizabeth Debicki for The Crown, Billy Crudup for The Morning Show, and John Oliver for Last Week Tonight. The winners were chosen by nearly 22,000 members of Hollywood's Television Academy. This year's Emmys was hosted by father-son duo Eugene and Dan Levy, best known for their work in Schitt's Creek. Diptanshu Kashyap's report for DD India.
And the Southeast Asia Food Carnival is making a welcome return this year, taking place from September 26th to 29th in Macau, China. The 24th edition of the carnival will feature 15 stalls, and some local restaurants will serve Southeast Asian cuisine. Plus, there will be a selection of Southeast Asian themed cultural activities. The organizers of the event hope that it will support local communities and businesses and bring together members of the Southeast Asian communities in Macau to foster harmony and exchange. All right, that's all for this edition of DD India News Hour, but do let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. For those on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world on DD India mobile app. The app is available on both Android and iOS platforms. Scan the QR code on the screen to download now.